Davis in its center. And finished off by Collins.
What I like when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Sexton. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. Here's the pass to Kessler. The 10-footer. One thing we expect to see a lot of here tonight is quality ball movement, Steve, from these two pass-first teams. It should be fun.
It should be. I love the way they share it. But with all the passing, I think ball security will be a factor here. More movement means more. Collins getting in there, forcing the basket.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season.
Yeah, and last year they had major trouble with these guys. I'm not sure how it happened, but they didn't win a single game against them.
And the shot goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Curry gets the bucket.
Stephen Curry putting the defense in no man's land, possessing quick feet and a fast release.
Here's Dunn. There's the drive. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Outside Green. There's the three. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Green. Curry's got 6.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Summer 2022. Utah hits the reset button, Steve, trading Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell.
And Kevin, they got a boatload of picks in return. And I love the young guys they got as well. Markkanen and Kessler, those guys are keepers.
Stolen by Thompson. Now the Warriors moving it up.
Thompson uses those long arms to bother his man there. Got to hang on to the ball tight around him.
Jazz have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. The open look here for Sexton. The Jazz with another miss. The Warriors leading. Passes it to Green. Stolen by Collins. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Dunn. And he gets the bucket. Dunn's got his second basket of the game.
Chris Dunn is shifty, does the most damage with the ball in his hands, and you see why.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
To the middle, here's Markkanen. Goes up and lays it.
Timeout. Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, just way too many turnovers in that one. If you can't protect the ball, you can't expect to win.
Aggressive is one thing. Careless is another. You want to stay balanced and poised.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor.
And here we can check out the story on Dayo Saric. His last 10 games, he's putting up 9 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
And also, his defensive performance can be measured by the lack of offensive stats put up against him.
The Jazz making a switch here. Abaji's checked in.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Here's Joseph. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And the shot goes in.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
George passes to Abaji. Buries the long-range jumper. Abaji's got 5.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Here's Saric. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
The D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Hendricks, covered by Saric. And there's the call on Dayo Saric. That's his first foul. And the Jazz making a change here. Fontecchio's checked in. Off the inbound. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Here's Podziemski. Lets the three fly. Warriors getting another chance. Shoots over Clarkson. Here's Looney, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
The effort from Looney on the offensive glass. A hustle player who really wills himself out there.
Joseph against George. Out left to the wing. It's stolen by Kuminga. Looney kicks to Saric. Back to Looney. Golden State moving it around. And there's the bucket from Kuminga.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
That will count. No good on the last second attempt there. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Warriors ahead as they dominate the last minutes of the quarter on an 8-0 run. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Warriors leading by 4. And last season, the Warriors' so-called two-timeline approach seemed to fall flat, didn't you think, G.A.?
And whether it was chemistry or younger players still growing into their roles, the Warriors are now clear. There's only one timeline, and that's Steph Curry's.
The championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt, with Green working at power forward. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 spot. That's the Warriors' 5. Steve, when you analyze Colin Sexton's game, what do you think his strengths are?
Well, Kevin, certainly it's his scoring, but he's also dependable at helping run the offense, too. He's what you call an effective combo guard.
No good on the free throw. And this is the first, Steve, of 2 matchups in these two teams. What should we expect?
Kevin, look for both teams to come out swinging. When you play a team multiple times in a row, you want to set the tone early and prevent the other side from gaining momentum.
Thompson for the triple. Rebounded by the Jazz. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
On its way from Curry for two. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Curry's got 14 points for the game. Here's Dunn. Count that one.
Great defense, great contest. You have to live with the results because Chris Dunn's a crafty scorer inside.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Thompson. This past month, he's really set himself apart. He's around 18 points per game, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
And how is the way shaping up, guys? Let's take a moment and check it out now that the mid-season grind is well underway. You look at the Jazz. Right now, they're down in the 9th spot. They haven't had the kind of success they had wanted to have at this point of the season. And, of course, the Warriors, 3 games behind.
And for the Warriors, they've got to make some changes at the end of the season. That much is clear. Not sure whether that goes for the coaches or the players or both, but something has got to change.
For me, the decision makers have a lot of tough choices to make. They also need to look in the mirror because they're the ones who assembled this team.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Walker Kessler has already made an impact for the Jazz. Now, Will Hardy says the physical tools that he has allow him to be successful. He's shown so much growth on both ends of the floor. I think defense comes natural to Walker in a lot of ways, but his ability to learn the offense has been tremendous. Kevin?
It has another great young player. We enjoy them all. David, thank you. And stolen by Dunn. Lays it in off the breakaway. Dunn's got 4 this quarter.
You have to be careful with the ball around Dunn. He'll pick it and send it back the other direction.
Feeds to Wiggins. Golden State moving the ball around. Bangs home the trifecta. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Showing patience, taking time to read the defense. Draymond finds the open man.
Inside, Kessler. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got his 6th assist on the night. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Up top, Curry. He's guarded by Markkanen. Curry gets it to go inside.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Pass to Collins. Back to Dunn.
Warriors foul. Trace Jackson Davis. First personal foul.
Both teams decide.
Court.
The pass to Sexton. Back to Dunn. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The Warriors have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Smitty, always room for improvement, but one thing Utah does do well is rebound.
Kevin, you're so right. These guys attack the glass. They use their size to beat others to the loose balls. And doing that well sets you up for success elsewhere.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
And finished off by Collins.
At Collins' size, it's impressive just how active he is, leading by example.
Curry looking it over. That three off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Dunn passes to Abaji. This one for three. It's rebounded by Kuminga. The Warriors have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Curry, good.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Golden State foul.
And the Warriors making a change here. Joseph's checked in.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
35 seconds left to play here in the half. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Saric is checked in for the Warriors. Looney with the bucket.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Here's Clarkson. Makes the most of the high percentage shot. Clarkson's got his second basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Hands it from downtown. Here's Abaji, and he takes the fantastic lead pass out strong for the slam.
I like the feed from Clarkson, showing he's more than just a scorer.
And some good action through the first two quarters. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but be right back out here for the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He ended up with 26 points and 1 rebound. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
They've been knocking it down from three. You have to give the playmakers credit for consistently finding the open guy. And then, of course, the shooters have delivered. If they keep it up, they're going to be tough to beat.
Shaq, what's your take on... That about wraps it up.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Curry has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last two quarters.
Getting underway here in the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. The 4 and the 5. It's Collins and Kessler. Dunn is out there with Collins Sexton. And it's Markkanen in at the 3, the small forward. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Kessler finds Collins. They double him with Wiggins. Dunn passes to Sexton. 5 to shoot. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded. That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Passes it to Collins. To halt the run. Warriors with the rebound. Jackson Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Nice angle on that replay. With the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Kessler, no good.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime. What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue
Moment rather than the score.
And the Jazz call time here. And Greg, we still see players embellishing contact. Is enough being done to discourage those creative flourishes?
We're talking about flopping, right? I mean, we're seeing the league experiment assessing a technical free throw. It's necessary, or guys will keep jerking their heads and falling down, and who wants to see that?
Horton Tucker's checked in for Chris Dunn. Jazz trail by 16. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Golden State on D. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Golden State.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now, last season there were a record number of African-American head coaches in the NBA. Blazers coach Chauncey Billups said, "It makes me proud of the NBA for being intentional about giving opportunities to African Americans or just minorities, period. I'm proud to be a part of it." Kevin?
Great stuff, David. Thank you so much for your reporting there.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Here's Horton Tucker. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Horton Tucker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And for a guard, Taylor Horton Tucker has elite strength and length.
GA, he weighs around 230, has a 7'1" wingspan. And he's athletic, and it really shows up on the defensive end, guarding multiple positions.
GA, is it me, or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Team score.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Hits it from three-point range.
An efficient scorer like Thompson is a great go-to option. All he needs is the ball. Here's Clarkson. Up and in on the layup. Clarkson's got 6. His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last.
Floor for your Warriors.
Here's Curry, and he uses the glass. And the Jazz call time here. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, they're going to have to find a way to run him off his spots out there. He is.
And why don't we take a chance now to see which teams have been the NBA's highest scoring squads this month. In third, the Jazz.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Clarkson outside. To the paint, and there's George. That's good on the assist from Clarkson.
Goes to
George has got his first basket of the night.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Curry outside, and another three for Golden State.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Looney with the bucket.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And so George will bring it up for Utah. Driving to the basket. And George with the stuff.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. He gets it in there. Curry's got 44.
Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to will his team to victory.
Gets it up, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Golden State Warriors controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the... First three quarters. Jazz trail by 20. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Out in the perimeter, Thompson and Wiggins. Kevon Looney out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Podziemski in at the point guard position. The Warriors shooting so well, the offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field. And that one good.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed. This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
Warriors leading by 20. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Rebounded by the Jazz. Kessler's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And George with this stuff.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo!
He's not looking at the score. He's staying focused, and he's staying active.
There's 2 things they rely on him for: being competitive and bringing energy. And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Wasted no time on that one. And the Warriors lead by 21.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Every season, Collins has a few games where he puts up huge numbers. This is one of those nights.
Here's Podziemski. Basket good. Jazz trail by 21. George double team. Collins wide open. He fires. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Kuminga finds Wiggins. That one doesn't go. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Here's Clarkson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. That's now 8 points for Jordan Clarkson.
Tough points from Clarkson. He can make the hard buckets.
Kuminga, no good.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
A shot by Clarkson, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And Thompson kicks to Kuminga. No good.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Thompson.
I'll tell you, Markkanen's not a guy you want to send to the line. Excellent foul shot.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Utah.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless. High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Curry attacking. And the layup's good off the glass. Curry's got 46 points.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Warriors leading by 20. Down low, Jackson Davis. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 5 assists in the game. George passes to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
This goes to
explosive leaping
George.
ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
On its way from Curry for 2. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Curry's got 48.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display
here today.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Stephen Curry.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Kept alive, and Markkanen throws it down.
For a stretch four who spends a lot of time on the perimeter, Markkanen does a good job attacking the offensive glass.
It's Curry outside, and another three for Golden State.
Impressive job by the players, the coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Here's Curry with the three. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
To the wing on the left. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches.
All right, David, thank you.
Please make sure to get
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for
seeing you at our next event.